So I think there is a big misconception that most farms are corporate farms. Out of the 2.1 million farms in America, about 98% of those are family farms.
See how deep the kernels are?
So I think that just sharing that, knowing that our family farm is truly my husband and my 4 children and I, we're really just trying to raise our babies and do the best that we can and know that it's not some scary corporate entity. I'm a farmer, but I'm a mom first.
I think we distracted them.
We wake up and most days it's like dragging bears out of caves. Like, this is not an easy process for our families. Our days turn really crazy really quickly. And so breakfast is kind of our quintessential family time.
Dear God, thank you for this day. I pray for everything we have in our family.
We have 4 children. We have Clara Beth is 10, Hannah is 8, Collier, our son, is 6, and Hunter Kate is 4. I did not grow up on a farm or tied to farming in any way. Go. But I met Cole in high school and fell in love with him and the farm all at once. My strongest asset on the farm is the day-to-day operations, really more the internal side, keeping inventory and making sure we have exactly what we need when we need it. Certainly bill paying, bookkeeping. There are lots of jobs that aren't necessarily flattering, like the feeding of the animals every day, but they have to be done. It's very much a partnership between Cole and I. It takes both of us giving our all the time, and he could not do what he does without me, and the same for me. I could not do it without him.
Kyla and I have many hats, and we trade a lot of them. I'm Cole Hamilton. So my wife Kyla and I own Rockwater Farms. It's just about 2 miles north of Shallowater. The biggest challenges we face in the South Plains is rainfall, timely rainfall. You know, our goal is to try to retain as much of that moisture as we can. See the mat that the residue creates on top of the ground? It's kind of like mulch in your flower bed at your house. So on our farm, we try to have zero soil disturbance. The right fertility, the right seed, the right chemical, everything can be perfect. Without moisture, it's all for nothing. We started working with the NRCS probably around 2005, 2006. We had a farm that we used some older style irrigation on and upgraded it to subsurface drip irrigation.
So one of the exciting things we've been able to do this year is upgrade our irrigation systems by putting up this new center sprinkler pivot through NRCS's EQIP program. The sprinkler hoses are low enough to allow us to put the water right on the plant exactly where we need it.
And we've planted over the last 3 years about 500 acres of grass for grazing on marginal ground. We worked with the local NRCS office in the EQIP program. We turn cattle out on it typically in late fall, early winter.
So this way the farm gives our animals what we need and then the crops what they need.
Injecting into learning how to manage our resources using technology or conservation is key to success on our farm.
With farms being the larger scale they are today, we're having to produce a lot more on a lot less land. So we're having to work smarter, not necessarily harder. This is Addledew Farms Corn Maze in Shallowater, Texas. It is currently owned by James and Patty Simpson, and they approached us about becoming involved, and in 2018 we took it for a test drive and we just fell in love.
Big jump.
Seeing the growth of the maze has been really something to watch. It has transformed into a venue that has a variety of activities from, of course, the corn maze, hay rides to the pumpkin patch. There's a petting zoo for children with different animals, goats and pigs and chickens and that sort of thing. Our biggest dream is to be able to have customers come out to the farm and buy our products directly. And then also have conversations with them about the process of how that came to be. Seeing the opportunities my children are having and the lessons they're learning on the farm. Everything from the work ethic to the life lessons they'll learn, hardships, the volatility. When our crops get hailed out, they feel that hurt. They know what that means, the detriment that that causes. When we lose a calf, it's a mourning process. They know, and they have known throughout their entire lives how important and how special it is that we get to do what we do. Farming is very, very much a dying profession, and a lot of family farms are not able to withstand that. So we really pride ourselves knowing that we have made it this far, and we are going to make it, knowing that we have survived what we have, and being able to give those life lessons to our kids really, really make it worth it to us.